But I'm glad I got to share that experience at least a bit with the people. People have graduated. They're cool. Yeah, this is a prime spot for wedding photos. This whole area is just unbelievably scenic. Look at that view. I really hope I got some good footage from my camera of those ducklings. So I really want to do something with that later on. Basically following the white rabbit at this point. And by white rabbit, I mean the bride. Huh. I want to check out that passageway at some point, but not right now. You know what? I want to ride up to the area that I wanted to go. Hey, do you guys take Venmo?
I have a customer.
No worries.
I do check everything, but
Fair enough, I hear you. How are you, man?
What's up, man?
Do you take Venmo by any chance?
Yes.
You do?
Yes.
I'm trying to get up to around, I think 100th Street and the east side.
Okay.
You know, how much would that be? About 20?
You said 100th Street?
Yeah, like 100th Street, but on the east
I
side.
have a customer. This guy.
Oh, you have a customer right now.
Hey, where's this guy?
How much did he pay you?
Huh?
How much did he pay you?
Oh, no, no. I have. Okay, hold on, let me get.
Sure, sure. Do people make reservations here? Like?
No, no. I mean, you can just come and do it. Sometimes people make reservations.
Sure, sure.
Yeah, but I have a customer.
No problem, I understand. Hey, do you guys have him on reserve? Like, or can, if I wanted to?
Oh, yeah, I'm looking for you. He's right there.
Oh, okay. Hang on.
I'm looking for you.
All right.
Okay, here.
How's it going, man? Hey, I don't know. Would it be like 20 to go up to like 100th Street on the east side exit?
100.
100th Street.
120.
Yeah.
So it's gonna be more than 20.
More than 20?
Yeah.
Oh, I see. How much would that be?
Because you are on the 72nd right here.
Uh-huh.
So we charge by the time.
I was looking for this guy. I know.
Uh-huh.
By the time is gonna be like 5.99 per minute.
Okay.
So usually take between 7
Okay.
to 10 minutes.
Okay.
10 minutes, maybe maximum 10 minutes.
Maximum 10 minute.
So you're gonna be around 60 between 30, 37 and $60.
Can we call it at 37? Hey.
100 is pretty far.
Okay. Well,
If you wanna give you 50 flat rate.
50?
Yeah.
That's more than 37.
$50 flat rate. You're not taking
Sure, sure. Let me shop around. I'll come back to you, okay? Let's see. Huh. So you guys all have customers. I take it that's the situation?
I have customers.
Yeah, sure, sure. All right. Well,
Give you a good deal, though.
50?
Yes.
Well,
Yes, 100th Street is not. It's like a little bit farther.
okay. Well, fair
And
enough.
Like, you want to go east side? What street?
Yeah, just on the east side exit of that area. Yeah. All right. Well, thanks anyway, guys. I appreciate it. I thought it was what? 40?
Yeah.
It's a very nice price.
I know it's a very nice price.
Okay.
It's far away from here.
I know. I'm on the clock with this thing though also, so that's the thing. Take it easy, guys. It's not a bad price, but honestly, I was kind of just hoping to pay 20 bucks for that, so whatever. If they said 20, I would have totally done it. Definitely the art of the haggle. It's one of the oldest professions. Everyone has learned how to haggle at one point. See, look at Huh? How much to 100th Street?
Like 40 bucks is good?
How about 30?
It's a little far. It's the east side or west side?
East side, but we're closer to the east side right now, right?
We're in the middle now. That's the west side, east side. We're in the middle.
Sure, sure.
How many of you?
It's me.
Just you. 40 bucks is the cheapest price. It's very nice.
40 is the cheapest.
Yeah. You do sell, handle, no problem.
Sure, those I appreciate that. I'm trying to say, you know, if it was like definitely, if it was 30, I would say yes, no problem. It's going.
72.
Oh, I know, I understand, but like I'm also thinking like the last time I took it from like the entrance on like 67 to like it was somewhere relatively far from the from the zoo, and that was 20 bucks, and I figured it would be more or less the same distance actually from where we are now to where I need to go, and that was 20, so I figured a little bit more distance would be 30.
Yeah, right. That's more distance. You're going.
Sure.
You got a short trip here.
I hear you. Well, all right, I guess I'll walk it for right now, man. I appreciate you, man. All right. Yeah. Again, if it was 30, there would be no debate. I would absolutely do it. But no one's able to go that low, and I'm not really willing to go 40. So that's how it is sometimes. I really hope that the footage that I took with my camera, that I took a little time out to do, I hope that comes out well, because it also looked like there was some kind of a blue tint on it, and I definitely didn't want that, and maybe I can fix that in post, but I also hope it's not like, I don't know, whatever. It was a really, really nice little shot of ducklings, of geeslings, and you know.
Que c'est quand même relativement.
We are near the fountain right now too. That big fountain that we went to the last time we were in Central Park. And now we can walk down this way actually. So, because we didn't get to do that the last time either. Yeah, here we are again. Remember that concert that happened? So this time, let's go this way.
Yep.
I think this is actually going towards the west side actually, but I think there was a scene, as I said before, in Big Daddy, the movie with Adam Sandler, I think, that was in this part of the park. A lot of food carts out. That's a good thing. People need to be fed and replenished on a hot day like this in the park. A lot of graduates. A lot of people graduating college now. Nice tats. Yeah. Is that a happy cigarette? I totally don't have herbs. Is there any way I can get a small puff of that?
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Yeah, I'm so sorry.
Listen, you miss 100% of the shots you don't take, you know?
I know. Thank you. I appreciate it.
Take care. Bye. Hey, it's legal now, but yeah. Honestly, as someone who does consume the product, I find it to be extremely in abundance right now, to the point where it's like almost too much. And I never thought I'd hear myself say that, but there's too much weed. It's definitely a thriving business, but let's not kid each other, people. It's you know, it's like, you know, having a glass of beer, you know? You don't want to have a glass of beer every moment of the day. And naturally, I'm gonna have to walk on this thing, as is tradition. 100% doing this, I don't care. Am I allowed to? Somebody tells me to get down, I will. In memory of Elkin Nuremberg. Whoa. What's in a name? A rose of any other is just as sweet. Is that how it says it? There's a weird door. Hey, how are you? Good to see you.
Wow.
How's everything?
Chilling. I'm
good.
about to go take a final.
Congratulations, good luck. I'm taking mine this week as well. So.
Cool, good luck to you too.
Okay. All right, well, yeah, give me a text, give me a call, right? Thanks some time. Bye. We dated very, very briefly. It's fun running into her. Wasn't actually a terrible break off. We realized that we weren't compatible and we just left it at that.
That's what I don't. I kind of like the long hair blood. We usually spend like.
He's nice, but you know, sometimes it just wasn't meant to be. There's a beautiful walkway. I think we migrated all the way Do we go downtown or to the west side? I gotta be honest, those two sitting down on the bench are more definitely in my neck of the woods. Freaking bangs, grunge princess from the netherworlds. Yeah, we're now nearing 72nd Street. We're nearing Strawberry Fields. Whoa, that was cool. That was really cool, man. You have a very specifically shiny blue neck, don't you? At least in the sunlight. Let's sit down for a second.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Bronx. Not New York, Bronx.
Let's have some more water. Due for another drink. Okay, I finished the water bottle. Now to find a garbage. All right, let's continue. I believe that building right in front of us is Tavern on the Green, which is a very check 1 2. I wonder, is this working properly with the I thought I was recording. Anyway, this is my new battery and I hope I'm not running out of space. I don't think I am. I'm recording in HD and not in 2K. Should be fine. Whatever. Anyway, this is battery number 3. I have 93% on this battery, so that should be totally fine. We are nearing, I believe, the east side. Oh, no, that's not Tavern on the Green. That's a... Actually, what is that? I'll find out later. I just want to continue downward. First, recycling. Always important. Nice tattoo. Yeah, we're nearing the Plaza Hotel. Yeah, a lot of people having parties and picnics out today. Another scenic rock view. Well, we had a lot of those today, so I want us to start to venture out to other places. So we're gonna make our way out of the park, and I think we're gonna hop on the N, Q, and R, which takes us up 2nd Avenue. Now here's the thing about 2nd Avenue. 2nd Avenue has exponentially gotten fancier over the years. 你很漂亮 means you're very pretty in Mandarin. Bless you. Bless you. So as soon as we get out of the park, we're gonna take the NQR, 2nd Avenue. 2nd Avenue used to be a pretty bad area up until recently. Now it's gotten extremely gentrified, and there's a new train station that they made on 96th Street, which has opened up a lot of desire for real estate in that area. But when we go to 1st Avenue, beyond that is actually the river. And that river, there's a bridge that goes to this very tiny little park island, which is very beautiful. And that's where I want to take you. So that's where we're gonna go. Maybe it'd be good for me to get like sunscreen, because I'm still gonna be out. It's actually amazing how many saxophones out of all instruments that I'm seeing today. Like, I remember one day that I decided to go around doing some park shots that it was a lot of bagpipes. So it seems like there are certain days where there are certain themed instruments that I just see everywhere. And maybe that's my mind thinking that, you know, oh, if I saw one, now I'm used to seeing them, so I'm now mentally around all of them, and now they are here in the universe as told by The Secret. I mean, you know, I projected saxophonists into my reality today. Or not, you know, or it just could be a huge coincidence that this is the day that all the saxophonists decide to come out. So either way, we're gonna make our way past. I was hoping that we could take a ride through the park, but that's gonna be a lot of money, honestly. Like $40 would have been cool, but you know, like I really didn't want to take the time to do that. It's so beautiful. Look at that. Except for these tall, disgusting buildings, look at these. I know that it's like $24 million a condo in those apartments, those really weird stick ones, but honestly, I'm not down. Let's see what these guys' rates are for. I've never been on the horse and carriage rides, so I'm curious how far. Hey, buddy. Hey. Can I pet you? Aw. You're cute. Okay. Beautiful animals. Beautiful animals. So, yeah. So it's $60 for 20 minutes. I was trying to calculate how long that would be in terms of getting up to the area that I wanted to go in Central Park. You know, like it's amazing how far this park spans, how far uptown from Midtown. And it would be really cool just kind of show everyone in one swoop.
So I guess whenever he does do that, then I'm gonna have to.
Hello, how are you? Can I pet it? Oh, you're a beautiful animal. Very cool. Did you just bow to me? You just bowed to me. Well, hello to you too. Very, very cool. Hello. How are you? Wow. How much is it? 63?
Yeah, I'll make it for
60? For how far can you get uptown on this with that?
the 20 minutes we go to the furthest for the 20 minutes we go to 65th Street.
Uptown?
Inside the park, we do one big loop.
Oh, you do one big loop. So you don't go uptown or downtown in that sense.
No.
Damn. I'm on a quest to go uptown because I'm trying to get to the bridge that goes to the little island. So I'm on a very specific mission, otherwise I would totally get on. So you guys are awesome. This is awesome.
The furthest we go for the long ride, we have a maximum is 1 hour ride. The furthest we go is 7 seconds.
72nd Street. Okay, fair enough. All right, well, at some point I will. What's this one's name? What's this one's name? Abby. Abby, you're a beautiful horse. I'll come back at some point, guys. All right. You two, take it easy, man. Do you have a business card by any chance? Do you have a card?
No, I don't have it all.
But this is where you're parked usually. This area? I will. I'll ask for Abby. Bye, Abby. Take care. That was a very friendly horse. I felt a very strong connection with that horse.
It's just for the whole park. Okay, I'll talk to you about it later, though, because I want to.
Day in the life of a horse and carriage. To think that these were the primary mode of transportation about 100 years ago. There were more of these than there are cars on the road. there really is something primally satisfactory about the bond between a man and his horse, you know. If I had a mount that I can put my GoPro on, I could even take a bike up there, like one of those, you know, assisted pedal bikes. Ooh, Italian iced tea sounds fantastic. Could definitely use another beverage, but yeah, here we are, Midtown. Wow, we actually walked pretty far in hindsight now. We definitely did this walk before. I want to stick on the east side though, because I really want to go up to 100th Street or 96th Street and 2nd Avenue. I gotta record this. Awesome. Very, very cool. Let's see if I can dart across the street. Okay, now the question is, where is the train station? Or the bus actually would even do. Let's find a bus. That sounds like fun. Oh yeah, that's the Plaza Hotel. If anyone is familiar with the movie, Home Alone 3 or 2. Hang on, this person's wearing a Led Zeppelin shirt. I have to chew them out a second. Excuse me, I love your shirt. Tell me, what's your favorite song from Led Zeppelin?
I don't, it's my brother's.
Ah, that's what they all say. That's what they all say. Uh-huh. Tell it to the judge. I really can't stand when people wear band shirts and they don't know who they're representing. Oh yeah, that's the famous Apple store over there, but honestly we got more interesting things to see today, so let's just stay the course now. I took a little too much time off trying to get a good shot of those ducks, so now I want to make it up and actually see more of the city. Isn't that crazy that not like 45 minutes earlier we were completely lost in the middle of like a maze of trees, and now we're back in an extremely urban setting. It's like a very freaky meta thought that I've had reoccurring about, you know, I'm a lover of history, and you know, when we have all these artifacts that we've excavated over thousands of years, you know, all the technology that we didn't have back then, you know, we were using the sword and the spear and the bow and arrow for thousands and thousands of years, and it's only this particular century that we actually started to develop the modern world that we know, which is so much different than the world that once was. Now, the thing that I think about, like, what if the ancient Romans had like a GoPro? You know, I wonder what their daily life would be like. And then I'm thinking to myself, what if, you know, digital information like this video is gonna be excavated thousands of years in the future, and then we're actually having a direct window and a POV matter of like, you know, what life was like, what kind of clothing we wore, what food we ate, how we interacted, how we transported each other, all the basic things that we fundamentally did at the beginning of our existence up to what it is now, but we have actual footage of it now. It's like we were actually there. And that prompts a question: what will it be like 1,000 years from now, or 2,000 years in the future? We have no idea. You know, we can only speculate, but we've definitely advanced exponentially since 2,000 years ago. You ever have that feeling, sir? Like, what would it be like with people excavating things from 1,000 years ago, you know, which is like, what if today, you know, the things that we have around us, what if people 1,000 years from now excavated what we have now, you know, like, as opposed to us excavating things from 2,000 years ago? You know, it's an interesting thought, you know. It's amazing, the mortality of us humans.
Good day.
You too, sir. I could have phrased that a little bit better though, but that's okay. The thing that always gives me a kick about that thought is actually the props and the set of the Lord of the Rings, because it's supposed to look like it's from an ancient time period. It's like ancient ruins, but it was really just made like 25 years ago because of the movie. And so I wonder if in 2,000 years, when people excavate the ruins of the props of Lord of the Rings, they're gonna ask, oh, this is a weirdly dated, because it looks much older than it actually is. And if we don't have the information displaying that this was from a movie, then people are gonna get very confused. And I'd love to see a sketch comedy about that. I've also seen that there are no buses in this area. Here's some very elaborate and fancy scaffolding that looks like it's not coming down anytime soon, as told by John Wilson. So I really don't want to walk all the way back uptown. I am trying to find a bus or a train, so we're going to continue onward. Hey, you know where I can catch the bus, by any chance?
I don't, I'm sorry.
No worries. Okay, so we are on Madison Avenue. So we're gonna go a little more, we're gonna have to go east anyway. So, and by the way, people, yes, we are entering in some of the richest parts of New York City. So, these are very nice restaurants that I hope to take my future wife to someday. This is a nice, quiet little corner. Very cozy living, and very expensive, mind you. I have no idea how much the apartments cost here. I can look at Zillow. If anyone requests to want to know the prices of certain areas and certain apartments, I can definitely do that. I can talk about how the real estate's going up in New York City, and how actually a lot of homeless people live. I'm a sucker for lobbies. Any really nice lobby really gets to me. Definitely gonna need to get some more drinks before we go on the second half of the expedition, because I'm walking a lot. Now this is the area that you want to, you know, this is the rich part of town. So it's extremely isolated, this area. That's one reason that I like the Upper West Side a little bit more, is that Upper West Side is very family oriented. It's very, you know, there's a lot of people who, you know, there's more of a community, I guess, on the west side than there is on the east side. A lot more people are isolating themselves on the east side, but then again, it is the east side, so that's to be expected. I'm still surprised that there are no buses on this particular block. I've scootered on this particular avenue before, but a lot of taxis here. So I guess if I'm on the east side and I want to get a cab, Park Avenue is where I know to pick one up. Honestly, I'm really lazy. Is this guy good? You good? No, he's not good. No, he's got somebody in there. Nah, I'm too lazy to be lazy right now. Because ideally, I'm honestly down to take a cab uptown just to get to where I need to go so I can conserve my energy, and also I have more recording time at the actual location than actually getting there. It's not so much that I feel tired, I'm just worried about SD card and battery consumption, and I also need to get water really badly. Smash Burger. Never been there before. Now I'm on Lexington. I still haven't gotten to where I need to go yet. There's a lot of traffic actually right now. Maybe taking a car might not be the best move. Perhaps next block.
Did you break the car? But here's what could happen.
It's a nice area. I'd live here. Phone store. Barber shop. Shoe shine. Coffee. Not sure what Dynasty is, but that's there. Doctor's office, space for rent. Interesting. See, neurologist originally. Rock Church.
No, to jest duży stadion, tak prawdziwy stadion.
Are there buses on this street? I feel like there should be. Definitely should be buses on this street. Look at that traffic. There's a lot of traffic going from the west to the east side. I'm just glad I'm not in that situation. Jackrabbit shoe store or sports store. look at that, the Q train. We made it to is this second? I can't even tell if this is 3rd Avenue. Okay. Basically where we're there. So let's just take the since we're on 63rd Street, we're gonna take the subway. So that's happening. Gotta find my mask. And actually we'll be able to see the new train station. This is not the new train station, although maybe it's renovated. I don't really ever take this station, ever. I've never had a reason to get on or off the station here. Open up my wallet. There we go. We missed that elevator. Huh. See, I had no idea that there was an elevator at the station.
I shouldn't get in a fucking elevator.
Way fun. Way. So there's 2 platforms. This is Uptown? Okay, perfect, thank you. This is downtown. Uptown, okay, up is down. Up is down. Okay, thank you guys. Wow, so there's 2 platforms. We're even going down even below. So we have to even go even further. This is actually the first elevator in a subway that I've been in that actually has 2 levels, which is interesting.
Manhattan trains are running on the M line from 36th Street to 47th Street, Rockefeller Center, and direct S trains are running on the E line from Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue to West 4th Street because NYPD has responded to an incident at Lexington Avenue, 63rd Street. As an alternative for Manhattan-bound service, take a Jamaica-bound S train to Jackson Heights Roosevelt Avenue and transfer to a Manhattan-bound train. We apologize for the delay.
Wow. So yeah, actually the station on 96 and 2nd Avenue looks very similar to this. So I'm guessing they just redid the entire tunnel recently. Definitely a lot more people here than I was expecting. But we are on 63rd, 3rd, so I guess that makes sense. I'm curious how far underground this part of the station is. I kind of want to look that up later. Like, how far underground are we? And I'm curious if worse comes to worse in a fallout sort of a way, if this is going to be an adequate place to protect ourselves from, let's say, a war. But let's not think about that right now. Okay. This is the longest 1 minute that I've had ever. Should be coming from here. You guys see the? Yep, it's coming right now. It's always good practice to let people off the train first. Okay. And here we go. So we're gonna go to 96th Street, get off there, and then walk across to the East River. Should be like a few more stops and it'll be good. See if those pictures came out really good. That one's nice, it's just overexposed. That has a beautiful sharpness to it, but their backs are behind. I have to go back there because those ducks were too precious. Next stop. Next stop. We're gonna get out in a second, and then we're gonna make a right towards the East River. And I believe I have one more battery left after this one, so we should be good. I should still have like 30 more minutes left. And then I have one more battery after that, so I should have enough to get me through all the fun stuff we're gonna do today. And that we already done. Open sesame. Belloc. So yeah, this was a recent project of several years ago, actually, when this train station was kind of remade or made. She's not sure which one it is, but either way, a lot of people live up here now. So I think it's drove the rent up in this area a little bit too. I don't come up here too often, so I actually have less of an understanding of where I'm going, but I do know where I'm headed. It's a metaphor. I know where I don't know where I am, but I know where I'm going. I'm so glad that there's an escalator so I can conserve my energy. Now we have to get our way over to the East River, which is, that's 93rd, 94th, 93rd. So I'm guessing this way is the East River. Excuse me, this is to the East River, right? Excuse me, this is to the East River, right? This way? That way, thank you. All right, I was completely backwards with my geography. That guy's coming in real hot. Damn. I got the song from Up stuck in my head, and all these little cafe places make me want to stop somewhere and actually get like some food or something, you know. Oh, we're near the hospital. I know where we are. Normally I'd be interacting with the people and facilities more often, but in this case it's just a really, really nice day and smooth sailing through calm scenes, you know. I'm wondering how much it is to live in a studio apartment in this area, because we're kind of far from the main area. It definitely helps to have scooter living in places like this, so you can get to main streets a little bit easier. And we're here on First Avenue, and now one more block over and we'll be by the East River, but we are looking for a specific bridge. We're also near a White Castle, and I know this because I had a really bad sprain in my leg once that I got right after getting this particular White Castle. So I don't know if I feel like eating White Castle, but it is there. We're gonna come up to it in a few blocks. I don't like ever come to this area, ever. I mean, obviously I know where I am, and I know where the bridge is I'm trying to get to, but we're definitely by the FDR. That's the, yeah, whatever. I think FDR stands for Franklin Delano Roosevelt, but I don't know if that's why it's called that here. There's Domino's. Okay, maybe here is where I can get, unless gas stations cost, you know, jacked up the price of drinks inside, because, you know, gas prices are not cheap right now.